"We'll win the first test and let the English media do the rest," said Ricky Ponting after Lord's, and it was no surprise that the press were so quick to show their feelings after England had capitulated. Unbound enthusiasm before the series quickly turned to despondency and criticism on those back pages. Expectation levels were sinking fast. The question was, how would the England players react to it all? Andrew Flintoff and Marcus Trescothick were able to put the pressure of the Ashes to one side as they competed in a frenetic 2020 finals day. And it was the Somerset batsman who was celebrating as his side beat Flintoff's Lancashire in the final. There were calls for more players to spend time in the middle with their counties, but Michael Vaughan chose not to play for Yorkshire in anything but a one-day game. Mind you, he made 100 in that, which was a timely return to form. England added Paul Collingwood to their squad after miserable weather and even a typhoon battered the Midlands. There was talk then that the extra batsman may replace Ashley Giles. The Warwickshire spinner felt he had been harshly treated by the press after the Lord's mauling, and so he decided to use the papers to openly criticise the critics. The Australians, meanwhile, rested some of their big guns for their county game up at Worcestershire. Jason Gillespie played and took a couple of wickets, but his rival for a place in the side, Michael Kasprowicz, took 5 for 67 to stake his claim for a start at Edgbaston. But it was to be another fast bowler who would catch the attention on the morning of the match. This is a ground that ignites passionate fervour amongst English supporters. If Lord's is a sort of classical recital, then matches at Edgbaston are more of a rock concert. And the queues stretch down the roads outside the ground, with people really believing that England could do something. Perhaps they remember the uncanny way that things seemed to go England's way at this place. In the moments before the game, Glenn McGrath, warming up with a rugby ball, trod on a cricket ball. It was a disastrous moment and he was taken from the field with no chance of playing. Moments later, he was off to hospital for an X-ray. Here are the sides then. McGrath's ankle injury means that Michael Kasprowicz plays after all. Otherwise, no change with the Australians. And there's no change at all for the English side. What about that? What a luxury, especially on the back of such a beating at Lord's, to play exactly the same team. The selectors showing faith, and that could be no bad thing. Neither did the pitch look a bad thing. Good to bat first on, we thought. We're ready for the toss. Here it goes.
Heads. Heads is the call. It is a head, Ricky.
Heads it is. Ricky Ponting has won the toss. What are you going to do, Ricky?
We're going to have a bowl this morning, mate, with the overhead conditions the way they are, and the wicket probably being still a few days behind, even after a couple of days of sun. Hopefully we can do some damage this morning.
Nice juicy half volley, and that'll go for 4 easy. Don't worry about this outfield. It's I've done it many times. It's very good.
Three lovely strokes by Trescothick.
That's a drop. Difficult drop. Left hand, Shane Warne, not easy, but definitely catchable. And that's class. You've lost control of the game if you're Australia at the moment. Doesn't matter that you're world champions, you're the best side in the world, absolutely, for the last decade or more. But at the moment, they've no control at all. Whoever bowls, they can't seem to hold one end up, never mind both, where they make England work or struggle, or just make it hard for England.
That one's gone straight through Justin Langer at cover, and he's filthy with himself. He was hit firmly, but that really is the sign of how Australia are going. They've been messy. Will be partly happy and partly extremely unhappy with that, because he's beaten Flintoff in flight. Not a pleased boy.
But essentially, it was such an entertaining day, it's hard to be too critical of it. Warne is a stayer. He picked up 4 for 116 in a brave and gutsy effort. 3 for Kasprovic, 2 for Gillespie and 1 for Lee. Now, we thought we were going to get 25 minutes of Australia facing the wrath of England's new ball, but the rain came down, so everybody went back into the pavilion, and that was it for the day.
And Strauss, Hayden, gone for a blob.
Well, it's not 5 for it. Peterson seems to be of the opinion that he had Ponting. No wonder Peterson was saying, for goodness sake.
Many better players in the world than Ponting off the legs. It's an absolute gift to him.
Well, he's rolled his wrist beautifully on that.
A lot of criticism that he perceived to be against him throughout the week. Ponting gone for 61, 88 for 2. And just watch the reaction. It's a very animated reaction from the England players with Ashley Giles, and I think that's them saying to Giles that we're with you, mate, after a difficult week, and we're backing you all the way.
Good shot, beautiful cover drive. What a wicket just before lunch.
That is an unbelievable delivery. Fred Truman would have stood there and said that were wasted on thee, love.
To Carriage, came back over, picked him up, caught behind. Off the mark. Crunch.
There's that moving again away from the left-hander.
Strong character both with bat and ball, Andrew Flintoff has proven to be. No hundreds yet in this series, plenty of people getting going, but getting out. 308 with Gilchrist unbeaten. Australia won't be pleased with themselves. The bowlers all did their bit. Giles was outstanding, as was Flintoff, and good support from Jones and Hoggard. A quietish day for Stephen Harmison. The lead is 99 for England. There's 35 minutes of play left in the evening. The question is, can these two make it through to the night?
And we thought he'd bowled the most magical ball of them all a dozen years ago. Mind you, there was nothing for England to get uptight about. They led by 124, which was an immensely strong position, and their own spinner had played a part in it.
That was a terrific performance, Ashley, by both you and the team. Do you see it as one in the eye for the critics?
Not really. No, I've had a tricky week, to say the least. But 2 days before this game, I was just trying to concentrate on my cricket, and I think I've done that pretty well. And things have gone well over the last 2 days.
Anything you wish you hadn't said in the last week?
No. But I've done all my talking now, and I've got to concentrate on my game because it's tough enough playing against these guys without all that stress as well. So, I'll concentrate on my bowling, and there's still a long way to go in this game, and hopefully I've got a big part to play.
I felt that today England played the sort of cricket that's been successful against other countries. For the first time they pulled it off against Australia.
That's right, yeah. I think as a unit we got our plans right and we bowled good areas. When the time came, we hid the ball a bit, if you like, and that worked. Freddie bowled magnificently as well, I thought, and Simon Jones bowled a great spell as well.
a buoyant dressing room looking to push on tomorrow then.
Of course, 125 lead for one is a great start, but it's going to be tricky. The wicket's turning for Warney, and so he hasn't got that many wickets for no reason. So we're going to have to come up with good game plans against him and try and get a decent lead.